The truth behind 4 food myths. Will eating carbs make you fat? Will eating saturated fat give you a heart attack? Does adding salt to your food give you high blood pressure? And is eating protein for meals and snacks bad for your kidneys? Let's go. Thanks for coming back and tuning into another episode of LiveLeanTV. I am your host, Brad Guthrie, the #1 expert teaching you how to live lean 365 days a year. So let's jump right into it. Myth number 1. Eating carbs will make you fat. If you consume the wrong types of carbs and more than your body requires, then you'll add fat. Truth. Eating potatoes as part of an overall active and healthy lifestyle will make you fat. Myth. Live lean tip. Earn your carbs. If you're active, your body will be able to process natural fibrous carbs like potatoes and fruit as glycogen in the muscle and liver cells and be burned for energy without being stored as fat. If you're not active and you're eating processed sugar-rich foods, not only are you spiking and crashing your blood sugar levels, which leads to increased cravings, your body's capacity to store those carbs as glycogen is also limited since your glycogen levels are already full. Why? Because you're not burning enough energy and working out. This causes the spillover effect where your sugar is stored as body fat. I'll say it again. Earn your carbs by working out. Alright, myth number 2. Eating saturated fat will give you a heart attack. Blame Ansel Keys and the severely flawed 1970s 7 countries study, which actually analyzed 22 countries, but they mysteriously left out the other countries. The study showed Americans ate the most fat and had the highest rate of death from heart disease, while the Japanese ate the lowest amount of fat and had the lowest rate of death from heart disease. So this must mean dietary fat causes heart disease, right? Myth. When all 22 countries were analyzed, there was no clear association between the two variables. In fact, Mexico and Finland ate similar amounts of fat, but Finland had 24 times the death rate from heart disease as Mexico. And in the 2000s, the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition analyzed 21 different fat intake studies from over 350,000 people and found no association with heart disease. Truth. Excess sugary carbohydrates increase LDL cholesterol, that's your bad cholesterol, and triglycerides, which is the fat that's in your blood. People with high triglycerides and low HDL cholesterol, HDL is your good cholesterol, have a 6 times greater risk of heart attack. So how do people get high triglycerides and low HDL good cholesterol? Well, it occurs when people continuously eat sugary carbs, which raises the LDL cholesterol and triglycerides, and they don't eat saturated fat because they're scared of it, which saturated fat is known to increase your HDL cholesterol, which is your good stuff. Thus, this leads to a worse triglycerides to HDL ratio. So your Live Lean tip, replace sugary refined carbohydrates with natural whole foods like red meat and coconut oil that are higher in saturated fats. Myth number 3, adding salt to food will give you high blood pressure. Excessive sodium leads to high blood pressure. Truth. Adding sea salts to fresh, 1 ingredient foods will give you high blood pressure. Myth. In other words, adding sea salt to 1 ingredient foods will not give you high blood pressure. Your Live Lean tip, if you're cooking your own meals comprised of 1 ingredient foods from plants and animals, feel free to add yourself a dash of sea salt for flavor. It's the people that go out, they eat out at restaurants, they eat at fast food and sit down restaurants, and they eat processed frozen dinners at home. They are the ones who are at risk for high sodium because the sodium that is already added into those foods is so high, it's crazy. That's what's leading to high blood pressure. Sodium in already prepackaged foods. Next time you're at it, go take a look at how much sodium is in your frozen pizza, in your bread, in your crackers. You will be shocked. And the final one, myth number 4, eating protein source at each meal and snack is bad for your kidneys. Alright, so researchers found that consuming more protein increases the amount of blood filtered by your kidneys. Truth. This increase in the amount of blood filtering caused by that protein consumption is harmful to your kidneys. Myth. To my knowledge, there hasn't been any credible conclusive research showing a meal plan with a high quality protein source with each meal and each snack throughout the day is harmful to your kidneys. Live Lean pro tip. Protein has so many positive benefits for your body, regardless if you're a world-class athlete or an obese individual. Protein, it's very thermogenic, meaning the body burns a lot of calories just to digest it. Protein's also very satiating, meaning it'll keep you feeling fuller longer, so you'll be eating less calories throughout the day, and it's critical to building lean muscle and burning fat. More muscle burns more calories. Burning more calories burns more stored fat. And here's a very general, simplified calculation. I repeat, very general. Strive to consume at least 1 gram of protein for every pound of your desired target weight. So if you're 200 pounds but you want to be 175 pounds, eat at least 175 grams of protein. Simply divide that number by the amount of meals and snacks that you eat in a day, and that's how many grams of protein you have per meal. So in the comment section below, which of these myths surprises you the most? Let me know down there. And if you haven't joined our Team Live Lean Inner Circle yet, we just added another cooking lesson recipe video showing you how to make quick, delicious, healthy protein, low sugar meals, and we just also added October's Muscle Shock 4-week workout plan there as well. As a member, you get a new workout program every single month and access to all of our cooking lesson recipe videos that we put up. And if you enjoyed this episode, please click that like button right down there and subscribe as we upload episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I want to thank you so much for watching and keep living lean. Are you suffering from migraines, allergies, muscle soreness, anxiety, or acid reflux? I want you to stay tuned as I'm going to share my 5 weird food cures to these issues using nature's medicine. We're talking about food.